Okay, you talk about the country itself, Nigeria, our country, my beloved country, and some of the things that are happening. You tend to be like, why are these things happening? I keep saying it. I keep saying it, but I don't know. Probably, people tend to be like, the more I keep saying it, the more I keep getting myself in danger. The more I keep saying it, the more I keep creating an atmosphere whereby I'll be hunted down and everything. Yeah, that is where we have the lawlessness coming in place. Africans, I don't know why we see reasons why we should be treating ourselves like slaves. Why we should have this control over ourselves. No love, no unity, no togetherness. You understand? The lawlessness is so massive that anybody can do anything and get out of it without being penalized, without being apprehended and anything. We saw so many things. You see the police brutality and everything. We saw a lot of things that has been happening. And it makes no sense. That's why I keep saying we need to maintain our law. We need to respect the law. In the Western world, what works for them perfectly is the law. Those guys keep to the law. You can't just be doing things anyhow and expect you to go scot free. The law come for whoever you are. Whoever you are, the law is gonna come for you. Why is this thing not happening in Nigeria? Why is it that we don't have regards for the law? You understand? Even if the law comes for anybody, probably mistakenly, or they just make it the law is coming for anybody, them themselves, they are actually using it as a favor of their powers and everything. The law is supposed to go where for as in go for anybody that messed up, anybody that misbehaved. I keep saying these things like it is something that I don't want to throw more emphasis on because every time I keep saying it. Talk about the lawlessness, things are not going perfectly well. We don't maintain and respect the law. I have given the options that the best way for us to have a lawful country is when everybody abide and maintain to the law. When everybody abide and maintain to the law, you see, anything you do, the law will come after you. No one is above the law. No one is escaping the law. That's why we keep messing up the country, and then we keep saying, "Let the country be good. Let the country be good." But we are not maintaining the law. Even to the politicians, even to the leaders, they are not maintaining the law, and yet they expect the citizens to also maintain the law. Why? I thought leaders were supposed to lead by example. You understand? Africans entirely, Nigeria, I don't know the mentality we have by having someone to be above the law and then the law is not going after you and then you are telling me to expect a better country. How's it going to be possible? There's no way a better country can come out of a lawless society. A lawless society can never become better. Can never become better. What's it called? The federal government and the newly elected president and his cabinet. Although I never had anything against him. I don't have anything against him. But there is one thing that I will never stop saying. He never got that thing through the genuine way. He never sat there as a president. We all know what happened. We all know to be sincere and everything. We all know what happened. Let's not forget about that. Yeah, the things he's doing now, the things he's trying to make a way, make change, and all of that. Nobody's saying they are bad things. They are good things he's trying to do. But why don't you get into position? Why don't you get into power? Because of the people put you there. I don't do party. We don't talk about party. I don't do party. It is your personality. Nigeria, we need to get to the point whereby it is your personality that is putting you in position and not your influence and not your power. Not because you can get there, but because your personality can speak for you. Let the people vote for you in there. A lot happened. A lot happened that we can't even go back to it, but it is something that we'll keep building on. And the court case that has been going on, so many dramas, so many things, it is clearly seen that yes, so many things went down on that election day that was not normal. That went in what's it called? That didn't go in favor of Peter Obi and everything. Imagine the way they did the inauguration. Imagine the way they did the collation of the result. Everything shows that yes, there is something going on. So the people cannot put a leader there anymore, right? I say this thing and then someone was telling me, bro, we know we are in Nigeria, but you just need to be careful and everything. Why would I be careful when we can't talk? Yes, why must we threaten ourselves? Why must we use this as a medium to make sure others are being isolated? I've been kept under the table, swept under the rug. We are fearful in the country. We are fearful in the country. And it is, I don't know, Nigerian, we adapt to things. You understand? We adapt to things whereby anything that happens, we just adapt to it. Pap. Anything that happen to us, we adapt to it. No. Nigerians, we need to pick up our shit and then be fearless. If we're not fearless, tell me, how can we move the country forward again? Anything that comes, you adapt to it. Why? You hear them ranting about on social media. Let's go and protest. Let's go and do this. Let's go and do that. But it's a lie. Mount a peaceful protest now. You won't see them. I know they're scared of what's it called? They're scared of the police brutality on the protest ground and all of that. But no. See, there is something they call sacrifice. For a nation to be better and to be where they are today, sacrifices went down. Sacrifices by blood, sacrifices by money, sacrifices by strength, sacrifices went down. Nigerians, we should pick up our shit. Stop being fearful. Stop being fearful. Why do we have this mentality that let's just forget, let's just adapt to it? Let's just adapt to it. Why? What's it called? The election came. The way the forces and everything, I was thinking probably, this thing is not going to lead to something that will be peaceful. What will happen? Oh God, let everybody arrange themselves. Yeah, this is the breakthrough we are looking for and everything. Before you know, it just went down the drain. We're not saying we are fighting. They are peaceful protests. We're not saying we are not talking, but people are still talking. The case is still in court. Of course, I like that and I love that. We'll never stop talking. But what about the majority of the country? The majority of the masses, Nigerians? They just locked up and be like, let's just adapt to it. It's okay. We're going to adapt to it. No, we're not adapting to it. This thing we are actually fighting for, this good government, this good governance and everything you are fighting for, it is not because of us. It is for the betterment of our children's future. We can't be in a nation whereby we are fearful. We can't be in a nation whereby things are not going well. Let's come to the realization that yes, we need to push this nation together. Oh yes, we are running to the United States, running to the United Kingdom. Before that country became what they are today, many things went down. Many things went down. They are not lawless like we are. They are not lawless. You don't do things on your own. But here we are lawless, and yet you are praying that we will become like the United States. No, it's not possible. There is no way we can become like the Western world when we can't do the things that they are doing. You understand? We haven't even spoken about what's it called? Their influence on us politically, their modern slavery they are still carrying on, and then our leaders selling us to them. Our leaders selling us to them. I made a video whereby a man was saying something about African being exploited and everything. Yes, and once African has come to the realization and they are wise that this modern slavery of the Western world is still going on, and they have stopped it. The Western world are going to suffer to death. Everything they get from us is from Africa. Everything they get to survive is from Africa. You understand? You haven't spoken about their slavery, how they are still impacting that on us. You grab. Let's come together to the realization that yes, we should speak out. We should speak out, Nigerians. We should speak out. Yes, we are all scared of our lives, but now this is the time whereby we should speak out. It doesn't matter if you are doing the good thing, but get into a position. Be voted for by the people. Free and fair election. Don't go there because of your influence, because of your force, because of your power, and then expect us to be because you are doing these things. Yeah, I see it as a great achievement. I'm not seeing it as a bad thing. Yeah, it's a great thing. But there is something that is still inside me that is pricking me. This man didn't get into that place of power with the right way you're supposed to get there. And then you not tell me you give me a position in this kind of regime and I will accept. It's impossible. And that's why I like what this guy did. Osini Rufai, I think the guy for Arise News or something. Yeah, he said that they gave him a position or the calling for something like that, and he rejected. Yes, you see people like him that are rare. We see people like him that are rare. People that are speaking the truth, that want the better thing for the nation. We see people like him that are rare. Why? Because Nigerians, we are all concerned about ourselves, our pockets, our belly, our stomach, our family. That is what we are concerned for. These things too that we are saying, you can only see people ranting on social media, blah, 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 blah. But by the time you say, you guys should come out, let's do this thing full. No, you won't see them. Why? Because you're only concerned about your stomach. And that's why you see that they could even come out and mess up the election with the violence and ballot boxes stealing. Why? Because they are not concerned about the country. They don't have the love and feelings for the country. So they don't want to come out in full. They don't want to say, no, we're not fighting. We're not stealing ballot boxes. We want a better nation. You won't see that happen. It's because we don't have love for ourselves as a nation. It's still taking me round. We don't have love for ourselves as a nation. If there is no love, tell me, how can we do things? If there is no unity, tell me, how can we do things? These are the things you're supposed to look out for. Love, unity, togetherness, so that we can push the country. In Lagos now, the Yorubas and the Igbos are having their clash, closing down their market and then treating them anyhow. Why? Nigeria is for everybody. Regardless of the state, Nigeria is supposed to be for everybody. For us to move this country better, I keep telling us, we need that love, we need that togetherness. You understand? We need that unity. Take away every form of tribalism, every form of religion sentiment. These things are simple, but why do we keep doing it? This one is Igbo, please I beg. This one is Yoruba, please I beg. This one is Hausa. No. It is because there is no love. That's why we keep seeing all these sentiments. A white man will have a beef with someone, and then his fellow person, and then there is a deal. We'll not pick the call. What's up? There is a deal. They are postponing their beef, or they are just keeping it aside. Let them push forward and make things go well. But no, that is not what we are doing in this country. That is not what we are doing in this country. They only focus on party. The goal should be individual personality. The goal should be one thing to change the nation. Party should just be as camouflage. The political party should be there as camouflage. Let there be people. Let them have a one goal. Nigeria, we want to change the country. This is our goal. This is our political agenda. It should be ringing for the past 50 years. Party is just camouflage. We have a goal. But no, we don't have a goal. Now they've turned it to party things. And that's why anybody can come, do whatever the fuck they want to do, get their own money, get everything, and live there. Living the country into abject poverty, suffering. The few politicians are only concerned about their pockets, concerned about their food, their stomach, their family. What about the poor masses? Who's going to be concerned about them? Can you imagine? We don't have the love for ourselves. These same politicians you see today, they were once ordinary citizens that had nothing.